Alright guys, so right behind me is Air Baltic's Airbus A220. This is the first time that I'm seeing here at Wings India 2026. Uh, Let me show you around the specifications of the Airbus A220. So first of all, this cockpit design is much reminiscent to the SSJ 100, which I already told you during the comparison. And let me show you around the other side of the aircraft. So basically, Air Baltic is one of the biggest domestic airlines in Latvia. So its main base is located at Riga and Vilnius. Right now, let me show you around this engine. So this engine is powered by two Pratt& Whitney's PW 1500G engines with a thrust range between 18,000 to 25,000 pounds of force. And usually its passengers maximum capacity will be like 140 to 156, which is actually quite a bit equal to Airbus A320. But the difference here is that the A320s usually operate a CFM LEAP 1A engines, but this is the Pratt & Whitney's 1500G engines, which is by far it's more reliable and more fuel efficient too. And well, looking at the livery overall, actually, it looks very classic and more European type livery also. It looks very impressive indeed. Now coming to the rear of the A220. So this aircraft is registered as Yankee Lima Bravo Tango Bravo, right? Coming to the story of Air Baltic. So it was established in 1995 via collaboration between the Latvian government and Scandinavian Airlines, right? So currently it does have a fleet of 52 Airbus A220s, and more importantly, it connects only the European destinations, especially the likes of Denmark, Norway, Portugal, Spain, Finland, Sweden, etc. And more interestingly, this is by far the most fuel efficient aircraft to be operated by Air Baltic. But however, there are multiple challenges faced by the airline, especially the delays of the Pratt & Whitney PW 1500G engines, especially the spare parts or maintenance. So because of that, half of the fleet was grounded. So as a result, they somehow reduced the size of the A220s, but now they regained the profits, and as of now, the Air Baltic has recorded as one of the top 50 safest airlines all over the world, and including even in the European EASA rankings as well. Right now, let's show you the APU unit of this Airbus A220. I know it's a bit noisy because already the ground power unit is switched off. So let me show you in this angle. So first of all, it does look very sleek, and it definitely reminds me a bit of the Embraer E175, but that is a bit shorter variant. But this looks almost the size of Airbus A320, but that is in terms of the passenger capacity, I am saying. But the way they configure this aircraft is so impressive. And if you guys don't know about this A220, actually it was derived from the Bombardier C series version. So it used to be called as a Bombardier CS300. Now there are variants in this particular aircraft. One, you have Airbus A220 300. So currently Airbus A220 300 is the most demanded variant to be purchased by multiple regional airlines. So, and one more interesting thing I want to mention to you guys is the wing tips of the A220. and it does look more aerodynamically impressive. Especially, it's more sleeker as compared to what you see in other Airbus fleets like a A320 Neo with shark fin winglets and a A330 Neo also, but it's a bit more sleeker with this Airbus A220. Right. So now, what's the use of bringing A220 to Wings India? Well, from my understanding, now Indian aviation market is booming rapidly, especially with the n number of orders coming from India's biggest rivals like Air India and Indigo also. So uh, now this A220 is specifically for only regional connectivity, and some of the A220s are already operating in other airlines too, both for international destinations as well. Uh, but the significance of this Airbus A220 is, specifically for startups like Fly91, and more importantly, uh, you do have Akasa Air also, which already is operating 737 Max, and we have Star Air also, which is like I already discussed with the crew, they really loved Embraer. So, but for the Airbus A220, this does fit for the startups like Fly91 I already mentioned, and there's another new airline if you guys don't know, that is Chunk Air. So if you don't know about that, you can check that uh, in a link description also. It's a startup airline as well. So they recently leased up one of the uh, Airbus A320, but again they expect to start the commercial aviation operation soon. So yeah, so I'll be looking forward uh, with this aircraft soon. But more surprisingly, this is by far one of the best static display to I've ever seen. This is the first A220 that I've ever seen here at Wings India 2026. All right, now it's time for amazing photo shoot.